We'll get started with Joel.
Hey, Keaton. So with these sort of rivalry derby games, there comes added intensity and pressure. I'm just wondering, given how much it means to fans to beat the New York Red Bulls, how does that impact your mindset going into this game, knowing that for a lot of fans, it's more than just a game?
I think it's the same for us, especially like being here for 5 years now. For me, it's the same. These are the most important games. Every game's important, but like I'm going into every game, every derby with one intention, and that's to win the game. And I think there's a little bit more energy in the team, in the locker room, and we all want to get that win. So having the fans behind us, of course, is a huge thing, and we know what they want. And I mean, that's why we're on the field every weekend. So we go into this game with a lot of energy, a lot of intent, and we want to kill, we want to win.
Ronnie?
Hey, Keaton, thanks for your time. Just wanted to ask on team morale in the locker room, coming into these last 6 games where, like you mentioned, every game is a must win. And just any feeling of any pressure coming into these last games. Thanks, Keaton.
Yeah, I think it's I mean, we feel the pressure a little bit, but it's normal. Like we are in a spot where we need these wins. We need to get above the line, and we want to make playoffs. And we know we're not out right now, and nobody's hanging their head, nobody's down. We just know what we have to do and what's needed to make that run now. So I think the energy is good, the atmosphere is good. As it has been all year, we've always been fighting. Obviously a lot of low moments this year, but I think the chemistry and the bond that we have within the team is strong, and we're going to push for that playoff spot.
Christian?
Hi, Keaton. You touched on it there before. You've been here a little while now. You've been here a couple of years. In terms of being on the field and leading, do you feel a greater sense of responsibility as someone that's experienced occasions before?
Absolutely. I have a lot of experience in these games. I think I've played it probably over 10 times now. And I absolutely do. We have a lot of young guys, a lot of guys who maybe played in one this year or maybe not even any yet. So it's my responsibility as well as other guys to show them how important these games are to the team, the organization, as well as the fans and the city. And we have that responsibility to make sure everybody shows up at a different level for these games, because this isn't a game we lose.
If I can follow up as well, I mean, I heard Kieran Trippier say recently that pressure is a privilege when it comes to professional sports. And this is a high pressure environment that you're walking into on Saturday. Is that something you ascribe to, that the pressure of this moment, it is also a privilege for a football player to walk into?
Absolutely. Because it's, when you relate it to the outside world and what we're able to do every day, and this job that we get to enjoy, it's not real pressure, you know. It's a pressure that is absolutely a privilege that's been given to us through our hard work and talent, and just being blessed with this ability. And this pressure is not a real pressure with that most people get to experience. So it's absolutely a privilege, and we use that to motivate us, but we also have to enjoy the moment and get the most out of it.
Joel?
Hey, Keaton. So you've had a solid partnership with James Sands throughout the season. I'm just wondering, with him not being in the midfield over the past 3 games, how much more challenging has it been for you without him beside you?
It's a normal challenge, as in me and Pereira don't know each other as well. So it's been good, though. I like Pereira a lot. I think he's an excellent player. I've liked him since I've known him in the league. And so I like having him alongside me as well. But I think it's just a regular challenge, just building that chemistry with him and getting to know how he plays and him getting to know how I play. And yeah, I mean, I'm glad to have James back from his injury, and we're ready to take on this challenge.